with what Denver has right now, right? They haven't made any other moves, but with what they have right now, are they still a top 3 seed in the Western Conference?
Right quick, season, before you answer that, Domo, you good? Was it something I was saying?
My team is paying a 45-year-old man $50 million, and y'all sitting here talking about Gary Trent defense.
We now
the Lakers are over.
LeBron James or Gary Trent
second apron. I'm over here stressing because the Lakers are over the second apron, and we ain't signed nobody. And y'all talking about Gary Trent.
You signed Bronny to a guaranteed contract.
I'm sitting here waiting 7 in the morning.
This is what I'm here for.
Bronny get a 4-year deal. Bron get 50 mil. And Dalton Connect talking about getting number 4. I ain't seen no other new player get signed. We ain't got no trades. We still got D-Lo. And y'all over here talking about
okay, Domo, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And I'm supposed to care?
Okay,
I apologize, Domo. I really do.
Domo, wait a minute. Domo. Okay, first of all, if he opts into the deal, let's just say for the sake of argument, this 2-year deal, let's just say he opts into the deal. It's the same money. He just got an extra year on the deal. It's the same exact money. If he just said, all right, I'm going to opt into the deal and I'm going to take the 1 year. He just took 2 instead of 1. He's got a no trade clause in his contract. And Damo, you know this as well as I do as a Laker fan. Your crew is built for the playoffs. You guys are not built for the regular season. We've already seen that with you guys. We saw what happened when you go deep into the We saw what happens when you go deep into the playoffs because of the matchups that you end up getting. That's what happens with you guys. And with the crew you have, I really don't think you that far away. You just ran into Denver. That's your problem.
Why you ain't take a discount though, Chill? Why you ain't take a discount?
The reason why he didn't take a discount, he said he was going to take a discount.
He a billionaire.
If I'm not mistaken, he said he was going to take a discount for James Harden, who now is with who? The Clippers. For Klay Thompson, who is now with who? The Dallas Mavericks, and DeMar DeRozan, who is obvious he ain't coming to the Lakers. So now, what's left? What's left is you didn't
Gary
get.
Trent.
Oh my God. You didn't get who I said I was going to take a pay cut for.
Why is it so obvious that DeMar's not coming? Did he resign already?
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out. I heard Miami.
He's talking about signing a 1-year deal to hit free agency next year. That's something I've seen with DeMar.
Basically like a prove it deal.
Yeah.
That's
with Chicago, Domo?
But
anybody else but Chicago. So essentially he's not trying to go back to Chicago.
So the Lakers y'all still had action, Domo?
No, we're not, because LeBron decided to take $50 million over the second apron now.
I'm saying before that though, if DeMar's still on the market, right, Domo? Could LeBron could have did work something out with Rob Pelinka, like, yo, I'll take a little less if you can go get DeMar.
That was the plan.
But if DeMar hasn't signed yet, Chill, why did Bron just jump off?
Because if I'm guessing, he don't think that DeMar DeRozan is coming to the Lakers.
He don't think. Like, that money ain't going nowhere if he doesn't think that
he doesn't think that he's coming to the Lakers. And why all of a sudden?
Because he's selfish. That's selfish.
So now we're talking about. So now we're talking about him making all the money, right? Him taking all the money, even though you also inked, if I'm not mistaken, Damo, you extended Anthony Davis last year for like $180 million over 3 years. You did do that. So it's not like
before I say anything,
it's not like James's money. It's not like James' money is the only reason why you over the second apron. Let's be clear about that. It's not the only reason why you over the second apron. Because if he ended up
over 3 years,
because if he it was something like that. That 180 might be a bit much.
I'm about to say, because that's 60 mil, and if AD making 60 a year and LeBron making 50 a year, I hate both these niggas.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact that you extended Anthony Davis. I think
we did re-up AD.
I do know that.
He's extended.
If that's true, right? So if that's true,
oh
James ain't the only reason why.
17 million in 2028.
Who?
That's 4 years.
One more time,
also be making 17 million.
Right.
I'm not worried about that.
So I'm not worried about that. James ain't the only reason that you're over the second apron. It's just one more year in the deal. He could have opted into this deal. Very much opted into the deal that he was already under. Instead of getting an extension for 1 more year, not 3 or 4 years, 1 more year.
And I still would have been. And I still would have had this stance because I was the guy saying I did not want LeBron to come back.
You out on James. This your best
I was
player,
out
by
on
the way.
James. I was out on James. I was out on LeBron.
Second
I
best player.
must say second. AD's our best player. But I've been saying AD's the best player. But genuinely, I've been saying LeBron, you got one foot out the door. I will drag the other one out the door for you. I'm all for LeBron walking. I'm good with that. Paying a 45-year-old LeBron James 50 mil, even that's my goal. Trust me, that's my goal. I love Bron. Paying Bron 50 mil is not something I wanted to do at all. I understand he was willing to take a pay cut for 3 players. I feel like you should broaden that up because you've seen what our roster looked like. You've seen what you had to play with last year. I understand we're not built for the regular season, but the regular season does matter because we wouldn't have been in a situation where we're fighting for the play-in or trying to decide, should we win? Should we lose to be on this side of the bracket or that side of the bracket? We should just solidify our spot and be a good damn team so we can just go in the playoffs and do our job. And every other role player should do their job. He won a championship with role players doing their job. That's what we need. And we get that by you taking less money and we bringing more role players on. Now, the fact that the Lakers haven't been able to sign nobody is crazy. I do feel like that is due to the fact that we targeted the guys that LeBron claimed he was taking a pay cut for. We spent all of our damn time chasing after Clay, who doesn't want to play for us because it's too much like playing for the Warriors. We spend all our damn time trying to figure a way to get DeMar over here, and he don't want to be over here. We spent all our damn time. I don't even know if we gave JV the contract he was looking for because $10 million a year from the Wizards seems like something we could do. That seemed very doable. So for him not to do that, either we screwed that up or he just didn't want to be a Laker. And if that's all, and James Harden went back to the Clippers, which if LeBron was wanting James Harden, you're a bigger issue than I thought because I thought we were over this after Russ. And if we're still not over this after Russ, LeBron is a bigger issue than I originally thought. At first, I thought it was a 50-50 LeBron's wants versus the front office incompetence. Now I feel like it's 60-40, 75-25 if LeBron is still asking for these guys that are genuinely not about to help us contend or compete for real. If he's genuinely about to ask for these guys, that's going to handicap us from being a competitive team. This offseason is killing me. It's genuinely killing me. Because not only am I witnessing in real time Laker tax for trades for players that we swore we could get, and people swore to me, we didn't have enough to get these guys, and these dudes are getting traded for Dissect Daniels and Larry Nance and other things and other second-round picks. So on top of me witnessing all this Laker tax players going all around the league, I'm also witnessing us not even sign remotely any role players. Anybody. I thought at least we could get Chris Dunn. I thought Chris Dunn was realistic for us. I genuinely did. He looking like he's going to be a Clipper. That's how I knew it was over. That's how I knew we were done.
Laker tax real, Domo?
Laker tax is, oh my God, it's so real. It's so real.
I think you was the first person I ever heard talk about Laker tax.
It's a real thing.
I never even noticed that. I never realized it.
It's a real thing. Teams won't trade with us unless we're giving them overwhelming amount of value. They have to clearly be in favor of the trade or whatever it is, but it's clearly a thing. The Lakers can throw out a trade offer that is on par with what any other team is putting out there, and genuinely the consensus from the media, people in the chat, and GMs, I guess, is that ain't enough from the Lakers, but it's enough from the freaking. It's enough from the Hawks. It's enough from the Pelicans.
You wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't be pushing some Laker media cartel propaganda, would you? Like this is a real thing? Or
let me ask you a question, Ox. Which is a better package in your opinion, boss? D'Lo, Rui, J Hood in a pick. Larry Nance, Dyson Daniels, 2 picks.
Well, D'Lo kind of ruins your package, but I get what you're saying.
Your best long ball shooter.
Dyson Daniels cook. Dyson Daniels.
No, I get you. I get you.
But you see how that doesn't seem like doesn't sound like too crazy of a difference of value. But people will tell you, but everyone will say, oh my God, D'Lo, y'all really trying to get D'Lo off like he's worth something, but y'all can't tell me what hand Dyson Daniels shoots with.
Right.
I'm not talking about you, Mars. You're
right.
But this is I'm Dyson Daniels.
I'm saying right.
Yeah.
You got the point guard Dyson Daniel highlights from the G League apparently. Like
for sure, Auntie. Point Dyson, yeah.
But everybody else, they can't
Domo,
tell you what Larry Nance was.
You got to pay the cost to be the boss, Domo. Y'all want to be the boss, y'all got to pay the cost, man. Heavy is the head that wear the crown, dog. A little, a little bit of taxes. There's higher taxes on the rich, right? Don't they tax the rich a little bit?
Yeah,
I think Chilltown sent me something saying the Lakers are interested in re-signing Torian Prince. I almost threw up.
Y'all gotta put somebody in them jerseys.
So
put us in the jerseys.
Hey, I'm here for it. If Bronny can get a 4-year guarantee, give me some nepotism.
So I'm going to Sacramento.
So Domo, the guys that you already have in terms of your rotation, guys, I still think you need to show up your front line because
absolutely
is it Spencer? I think he's still on the crew. I think he's still on the crew. No, not Dinwiddie, the big guy.
Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. I keep thinking Spencer Hayes. I don't know why I keep thinking that name. What the hell am I thinking? But anyway, so you have that on your front line. Domo, you want to shore up more role players. So with shoring up more role players, these role players that you have are going to have to play a bigger role because in your estimation, you want James gone. So if you want James gone,
absolutely.
If you want James gone, what are we actually doing with these role players, and who are we replacing James with? That's my question. That's number one. Number two, and I want to hear this from you, Domo. Number two, we got to remember also that this is the business of basketball, and how much business does this do for the Lakers? One, getting James back in the fold with his kid. How much of a bigger deal this is for the Lakers for ticket sales? I'm 100% confident that the games that the Lakers play, they're going to be on TV more this season than they've been in the past. I'm sure of that. I know that I know that you hate that, but that is true. They're going to be on TV more this year than they've been in the past, off the strength of having both James and his son. That's number two. Number three, if you think about how this team is constructed, they have a crew outside of Denver. I do think that you could compete in the Western Conference in the playoffs. We're talking about a Dallas team that was fifth. At one point, they were at the bottom of the Western Conference play-in tournament. They ended up in the NBA Finals. Yeah, they made a trade that ended up working out for them, but they ended up doing that. The Lakers, on the other hand, with the crew that they had, they went to the Western Conference Finals with this crew. If you can avoid Denver, maybe we can have some traction here. I think, Domo, what you looking for is some sort of direction. What exactly are we doing? Who is our franchise player? Who are we building this thing around? Is this going to continuously be a circus, or are we moving forward with somebody and for the future? I think that's what it sounds like.
Matter of fact, I can tell you exactly what I want, Chill. I want to blow this shit up. That's what I want.
You out.
I'm ready to blow it up. I'm done. I'm over it. I've been too optimistic. I gave it too many puncher chances. I've seen too many different tinkering and tankering of roster constructions and all that. I'm done. We won one chip in 2020. What happened?
Is this a bomb threat, Domo, or are you saying trade everybody?
Yes.
Because remember, Domo, this was just last season. Like you was talking about with your crew. There was a guy that was on the bench who you hated, by the way. You absolutely hated this guy.
Absolutely.
You hated this guy with a passion. So now you got a different guy over there, a little bit more arrogant, maybe knows a little bit more about basketball. And I'm not saying he does, maybe knows a little bit more. We don't know exactly. The schemes are going to be different offensively. He's going to look to shoot the ball more because he's a shooter. He's not going to be like Torian Prince where, this dude is kind of the mold of me, so I want to play him more. He may be doing that more. He may be doing that more with a guy like Austin Reeves. Like, Austin Reeves, I kind of see a little bit of myself in him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved in the offense more than he was last year. Plus with D'Angelo Russell, I do think D'Angelo Russell has some value. Contrary to what you might think, Domo. I do think that D'Angelo Russell has some value. He was the best long ball shooter that you had. He was great. He was great with the ball. He was great playing off of James because James being a distributor. He was great with that. I think your problem is matchups. And your biggest problem is in the Western Conference with the Denver Nuggets. I don't have a problem with you guys against anybody else. It's just the Denver Nuggets.
I'm ready to blow it up. I'm over it. The same way I was talking about the Pelicans going and wrap it up. Hey, Lakers going to wrap it up too. I'm over it. Let's go ahead and new regime. We got a new coach. Let's go ahead and let him. You were talking about he might see a lot of himself in Austin Reeves. I think he sees a lot of himself in Dalton Knapp, and we're just gonna start from there. Let him start with the rookie and rookie and Reeves. We're gonna have a cool white duo. And rebuild from there. That's the new foundation, I guess. I don't know, but I'm over it. going into the season with the team we just had last year, after how last year ended, and I can get that. Oh, it's the bad matchup with the Nuggets, and I understand. I was the guy saying the reason we lost that, at least 80% in my opinion of why we lost that, is because of the guy drawing up the plays and the guy setting the tone over on the sideline. With that going, maybe I'm a little more confident, but for the most part, without adding any actual additions that help strengthen this roster, I have no faith in this at all. And LeBron's just getting older, taking more money. Bronny is on this team for absolutely no reason. AD's getting 78 mil in like 3 years. Let's go ahead and let's get some picks back, man. Let's go ahead and get some picks back. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just genie sell the team. New regime. Let's start over. You know, we got a ring out of it. I'm happy with that. A lot of teams can't say that. But
this
go
day
ahead,
just got so much. This day just got so much better.
Oh, the Lakers downfall.
Yeah, I just love everything about this.
I was because paying attention to like the stuff JJ Redick says and listening to like the rookie introductory press conferences and whatever, it seems like there's a big emphasis on player development. That's something JJ spoke about a lot. And Bronny and Dalton coming in, and you got Max Christie, Maxwell Lewis. Do you think that I left him out because I didn't want to annoy you? But so do you think it's possible that instead of getting additions through free agency, we're trying to develop in-house? So Max Christie, who wasn't a big part of the rotation last year, but has shown he can defend, has shown he can knock down shots. That's an addition without free agency if he's in the rotation more and he develops. Dalton Connect, who just wasn't on the team last year. He's an older rookie. He's experienced. He can score. He can shoot. He's going to be in the rotation now. So that's basically a free agent addition. We'll see what Bronny can give you. 4-year guaranteed contract. Maybe theoretical POA defender who can shoot. That's the upside. So with their player development with him, Maxwell Lewis has shown he can score. He can create his own shot. I'm going to leave out J Hood. But do you think it's possible that all of those guys, maybe Jackson Hayes develops and starts understanding the game and you have a viable backup big? Do you think it's possible that that's how they're looking at it, as developing in-house and we don't need to go out and get a Gary Trent Jr.?
To expand on what Mars just said really quickly, Domo, I want you to go ahead because we've been doing it the other way and that's not been working.
It hasn't been working.
So maybe this is the solution. How about we build the house from within, as opposed to, all right, we got to go get this guy, we got to go get that guy. How about we may have all of the guys that we need right here, right now?
I am not mad at that thought process, and I'm not mad at it at all. I would love to see it. Seeing it. It has to happen. Would I love to see the young Lakers develop into valuable role players that we need to make us contenders? I would love to see it. I just doubt it. Now, do I think Dalton Connect can help us? I think Dalton Connect can help us right now with his shooting. I think he can help. I know Max Christie is going to be able to give us some valuable minutes.
Right.
I didn't believe in Maxwell Lewis when we drafted him. So I got to see the development. Summer League is going to tell me a lot. And if these guys are looking decent, these guys are looking viable, looking like role players, I promise you this episode never happened.
What about Bronny? You didn't bring up Bronny, Domo. What about Bronny?
I gotta see it again. Summer League gonna tell me everything I need to know. If Bronny can go out there and look like he's competing with the rest of the prospects on the court, I'll have some confidence in him. If Bronny go out there and if he goes out there and he's looking like a guy that's about to be in the G League next year, this episode did happen.
Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that, Domo? Because if I recall correctly, I mean, Brandon Miller looked like me in trigonometry class in the summer league last year. He looked like he didn't have a clue what was going on, and he turned out to be a damn good rookie.
That Hornets summer league team was dysfunctional.
Yeah, that Hornets summer league team was more dysfunctional than the Hornets regular season team, and that says a lot. I knew that team was bad when James Najee dead quit in the middle of summer league and said, "I'm gonna just go back home. I'm gonna just go back." So I gave Brandon Miller a little bit of slack. I'm like, all right. Everything's not what it seems with that summer league. That summer league team was the equivalent of an AAU team, genuinely.
That summer league team was just trying to get James Bouknight to stay in the league. They was just the James Bouknight go try get a bucket, and it was. That's why he
had no idea what they were doing. None whatsoever.
It was bad.
But to Mars's point, when you look at your crew, Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect is basically them not making the same mistake that they made the year before when you passed on Jaime Jaquez, right? So we're going to get a grown-up. Yeah, and we're going to get a grown-up and Cam Whitmore, absolutely. We're going to get a grown-up, and he's going to help us immediately. And being the scorer, being the shooter that he is, I think J.J. Redick is definitely looking to involve him in the offense early and often. No doubt about that. Now, as far as Bronny James, now, in terms of the development, you already told me, Domo, how much you love Darvin Ham. He's the reason why Max Christie got an extension, his departure, because he's going to be playing more. He was hardly playing last year. And the fact that he was hardly playing and them extending him tells me a lot about what kind of player they really think he is. Maybe he was getting mismanaged. So the fact that he was getting mismanaged, now we got a guy in J.J. Redick who's going to come in here and play him more and expand his game more. So maybe, just maybe, what you're looking for is probably in-house.
Chill. The thing about it, though, is out of everybody that you named, a lot of these guys kind of play the same position. Like all these young guys that you named, they're all wings. They're all guard.
But don't we have that? Isn't that what's going on in the league today? Isn't that what's going on in the league today? If you think about it, if you think about what's going on in the league today, everybody. I mean, that's what most of the great teams are built around. They built around that 6'8", 6'9" guy. With the exception
none of these guys are 6'8", 6'9" though.
Dalton's what the tallest at 6'6".
I think he's 6'6", 6'7".
I've seen him.
But the unit is not built around Dalton.
Max Christie is like 6'5", 6'6". Maxwell Lewis is like 6'7", 6'8". Dalton Knapp is like 6'8". Maxwell Lewis,
is he?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he's like.
I believe it was at 6'4", 6'5". But
yeah,
I'm bugging. Is
no, you might be right. He just skinny as hell.
If he's 6'7", all right. Like if
he might be 6'7". He might be.
Yeah, he's 6'7". I just looked up. He's
skinny as hell. So that does add up. Yeah. Okay. Very skinny. Okay,
and I mean, like, I feel what you're saying, Chill, about, like, you know, I expect young players to get better. You guys know how I feel about young guys. You have the offseason. The offseason is meant for you to get better, for you to get stronger. You go through a year sitting on the bench behind LeBron, behind AD, behind D'Lo, behind Reeves. But my thing is, it's like Maxwell Lewis, Max Christie. We can even say Dalton Connect. Hell, throw Bronny in there. Are these guys actually playing viable minutes over D'Lo? Are they playing viable minutes over Austin Reeves? Are they playing viable minutes over LeBron's on the bench? Are they providing good minutes?
Ron, let me tell you right now. Let me see one game of Bronny being able to play valuable any type of defense. I'm screaming, put him in the game over D'Lo every time. Every time I'm screaming,
get D'Lo off the field.
Put 9 in. Where's 9 at? We need defense. Put 9 in the game. I'm screaming. If Max Christie shows he can stay in front of somebody and hit a shot, put Max Christie in the game. Let Maxwell Lewis come out and actually be a defender. That's all I care about. These niggas don't got to score. They don't got to do nothing. Let them be able to play some defense. All of them get more minutes over D'Lo in my opinion.
But look, though, Domo, this is the thing. Regardless, I feel like playing Bronny, letting him get NBA minutes and develop, you getting more out of that than playing D'Lo.
Absolutely.
You guys be playing D'Lo.
I'm
what?
Yeah,
listen, in my opinion, D'Lo shouldn't even make it to past summer league. D'Lo shouldn't make it to the training.
So he should be off the roster. He should have been
off the roster yesterday.
Last Thursday.
He should have been gone. He should have
Domo,
re-up. He should have been a free agent.
Well, the reason why he did that was because he wasn't sure what kind
the
of money
he was.
But
I know why.
Just so you know, I'm just saying, this dude right here, he does not care about your best interest. He wants you guys to be wrecked.
Wait. Chill.
This dude is absolutely loving this.
Be that as it may. Chill. Be that as it may. I'm not. I have no control of what happens in the Lakers. So I'm just really talking how I feel. Y'all know I think D'Lo's a bum. I think when it comes to bums, D'Lo's the starting point guard. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about. That's how I feel about D'Lo.
D'Lo is one of those guys.
You know what I mean? And so it's not like I'm not just trying to. You know, I can't make it any worse than it is. I'm happy to see it. Honestly, I love to demand anything that goes wrong with the Lakers franchise. I love it. But this isn't that. This is me just really speaking how I feel about that lineups. I want to know, is JJ Redick going to bring out more 3-guard lineups? Domo, and if he does, and he does it successfully,
look, don't start. Hey, Domo, chill out. Chill out, Domo, because my man Domo, you're going to make him bust a gasket with the 3-guard lineup. He can't handle it. Chill out, Domo.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad if Ox is preying on our downfall or not, because I agree. Because I gave a whole year of positive reinforcement and support for D-Lo, and I seen how that ended for me. He ain't getting nothing from me this year. D-Lo gets no grace. He don't get no nothing. There's nothing given for D-Lo. Hey, chill. I'm out.
You're done.
I'm out on D-Lo. I'm out on D-Lo. I'm done with him. So in my opinion, and Mars is gonna laugh at this one, there are 2 point guards on the Lakers right now that should be getting more minutes than D-Lo. That's Bronny and J Hood. And Mars know how I feel about J Hood. I think of J Hood how Ox thinks of D-Lo. I think, matter of fact, for y'all to understand how I feel about J Hood, Westbrook.
And you think he should be playing in front of D'Angelo Russell?
So where D-Lo in the depths of hell? Like
right.
D-Lo should be in street clothes. D-Lo should be getting John Wall 2020 treatment. D-Lo should just be a guy on the team.
Ron, D-Lo,
wait till we find a shooter.
D-Lo should be somebody. D-Lo should be somebody homeboy at the games and shell talk with Adidas. You know what I mean?
D-Lo should replace Kimball right now. That's
why
how
is he doing D-Lo?
I don't understand this. I mean, first of all, he said first of all, the problem with D'Angelo Russell is he only does one thing, and when you got guys who
disappoint,
I'm not gonna go that far. When you got guys, here's the thing, Domo. When you got guys who are only good for one thing, and when they're not doing that one thing, they're kind of useless. D'Angelo Russell isn't an elite distributor, right? He doesn't defend like that. So because he doesn't, he can shoot the basketball. 100% he can shoot the ball. But when he's not shooting the ball, he's kind of useless on the other stuff. But when he is shooting the ball, he's damn good for you guys. Damn good for you guys. So I'm not going to look at D'Lo like, yo, D'Lo is Jimmy Fredette. No, Jimmy Fredette. No, I don't think he's that bad. I just think that you, Domo, with the rest of your Laker cartel spoiled, rotten kids that you are, think that, number one, you should be at the top of the league every year. You should have all the talent every year. And in fact that you don't, and not only the fact that you don't, the fact that you have the fact that you're in the situation that you're in, and maybe, just maybe, you can build from within, this is kind of aggravating you a little bit. And I don't think it's a bad thing that you should build within. I don't.
I'm spoiled because all I ask from a starting point guard is to not be a bum. I'm spoiled for that.
Was he a bum? So I want to make sure I'm clear, Domo. Was he a bum last year in the playoffs? Not this season. Last year in the playoffs when y'all played against Memphis, was he a bum?
Against Memphis, no. I won't call him.
How about against the Warriors? Was he a bum?
He was cool against the Warriors.
He was actually pretty good, wasn't he? And
he was cool against the Warriors.
And this season it just passed. Was he a bum?
Bum
in the regular season? No. Yes. Shot phenomenal regular season.
I thought he was actually.
Wait, Domo. He was. No. At first, no, because you lying. Y'all lying. I can't see.
What are we lying about? What's going on?
Because y'all know that for a fact. Y'all know for a fact that 55 to 65% of the regular season, D-Lo was looking garbage.
No, he was not.
It wasn't that much. But chill. He did start off playing bad.
He kicked it in the gear. He kicked it in the gear around the trade deadline so that he could stay in La La Land, and that worked out for him. And then playoffs come, and he goes back to D-Lo. He showed his true colors. He played the Lakers to not trade him, and that's what happened. Am I lying? Chill. Come on, chill. Did that not happen?
What did
you only want to talk about the good times with D-Lo when there's so much.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Because like I just brought it up. Ox. He's one of those guys who only does one thing, and if he ain't doing this one thing, he's kind of useless. There's really not much to him. There's really not much to him when he's not doing this. So with that being said, okay, sure, he wasn't all league D'Angelo Russell. He wasn't an all-star D'Angelo Russell, but he wasn't terrible. Okay. What I think people expected from him was for him to be much better. And then he started, to your point, yes, he did. Around the trade deadline, he did get better. Yes, he did. I think it was like a month before the trade deadline. He started picking it up a little bit more. And then we got into the playoffs, and they ran into Denver. And that was the problem.
Denver as a team, but what? I don't think Denver is the reason D'Lo played bad. I think D'Lo just laid an egg. It's not like
same thing happened last year against
that's
Denver.
what it looked like.
Same thing happened last year against Denver.
Yeah,
Same
because Bruce Brown was punking him. He was bullying him, but Bruce Brown wasn't there this year.
And maybe that might have been some lingering effects.
A mental thing.
Yeah, maybe that might have been some lingering effects where it didn't just go away, where he goes back and goes 0 for 9. Like, we can't have you going 0 for 9 from the floor. That doesn't help us at all. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just not very high on D'Lo, but
it's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.